Hey, happy people. So today we are going to make some onion bhajis. Onion bhajis are already pretty much already vegan. We're just going to make them alkaline. I know they use a couple products that we don't use. So we're just going to make an alkaline version today. So to get started here, I got in this bowl here, I got some onions. And as you guys can see, they are sliced pretty thin there. Not too thin, you don't want them to be paper thin so you can see through them, no transparency. But you want them to be thin enough so they'll be pliable so you can mold them into a little ball almost. Alright. Then after that we got some red bell pepper here. These red bell peppers are diced pretty small. You want everything in this to be diced pretty small. So that way it'll be easier for you to make your balls, your little patties. Alright, and in this bowl here we got some minced shallot and some minced ginger. Make sure your ginger is minced very well. Especially if you're having kids eat this, because you don't want them to bite into just a big chunk of ginger. That'll just, I don't think they'll like it. Alright, and then here we got some cilantro or coriander. We've just diced up here. I got my glove on because we're going to be using our hands to mix this today. We're going to mix it with our hands. Alright, and in this bowl I have some burro bananas. This is where it comes off we go off the beaten path here. Usually they don't add potatoes into the onion bhaji, but the BIR, the British Indian restaurant, they do. And I think that is just a better onion bhaji. I like that one a little better. So instead of potatoes, we are doing burro banana. And let me just show you guys. Okay, first of all, my onion was about this size because I did not measure it. It's a small to medium sized onion. And my burro banana, which is green. It has not been cooked or anything. And it was about this size, which is about... came out to be probably like a half a cup after I diced them up into small pieces there. So, gonna add that. And we got some lime juice here, so we're gonna add a little bit of that. And for our seasonings here. In this bowl I got some annatto powder, some sea salt, some fennel seeds, and this is the alkaline gram masala seasoning. You can get that from MrStayHappy.com. We're going to add that in there. Now, we are just going to mix this all together. Get our onions nice and coated with our seasoning. Now, I am going to let this sit for about 5 minutes here. Give our onions time to start releasing their juices there with the salt. And I'll be back in 5. Alright, I am back. It has been about 5 minutes here. We have our air fryer today because we're going to try to cut down on using so much oil. So to cut down on cost and just how much oil intake we use. So, 5 minutes has gone by here. So now... get that mixed up there. Get the juices all mixed up from the bottom. And we're going to add our chickpea flour. This is our alkaline seasoned chickpea flour. This is the original. If you want this to be a little spicy, you can use the you can use the Cajun chickpea flour. But this is about a half a cup in this bowl here. But I'm just going to add a little at a time. I want this to be sticky. I don't want it to be too wet. I don't want it to be too dry. I just need it to be sticky. Plus, as we're mixing it up, we're going to be breaking down the onions just a little bit there so it'll be more pliable for us. So, here we go. Alright, so that is the type of consistency you're looking for. You want to be able to put it into a little ball there, but you don't want it to be too dry or too wet. But you want it to be able to hold itself together. See that? And that is our onion bhaji mix. Alright, so now we do have our air fryer here. And this is an Instant Vortex Plus. For anybody who's going to ask me. Instant Vortex Plus. First, I have some avocado oil here, so we're going to brush the bottom of this with some avocado oil to keep our bhajis from sticking. Now, you're just going to make little balls here. You can make them little patties too if you want. I think I need another glove because I need both hands to do this. Just get us a little bit here. Roll up a nice little patty here, almost into a ball. Alright, something like that. And just place it in the air fryer. Alright, so we've all done made our little patties here. So now, I did preheat the air fryer in case I didn't say that earlier. I'm trying to think. Did I say that? I don't think I said it. But I did preheat the air fryer. It was at 400 for about 5 minutes just to get it heated up and get it ready. So now we're just going to close it up here and we're going to put it on 350 for about 6 minutes. All in total, this is going to go anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, but we're going to do about 6 minutes and then we're going to check on it so we can flip them and things like that. So let's go 350. And I need my timer to be 6 minutes. Alright. And we're going to start. And I'll be back in 6 minutes. Alright, so it has been 6 minutes here. Our bhajis have cooked a little bit here, so we're going to brush them with a little bit more oil here. Before we flip them, just brush them and then flip them. Alright, so we have brushed them there and flipped them over. So now they're going to go back in the air fryer and we're going to go for another 5 minutes. Oh, stop. Air fryer. Five minutes and start. Alright, 5 minutes, people. Alright, so it's been another 5 minutes. And you can see here, they are brown. Starting to get a little crispy, so all we're going to do is just flip these one more time. You can add a little bit more oil if they're not crispy enough for you. I'm just going to brush just a little bit, not too much. Alright, and our last round of 5 minutes, and we should be done at that point. Alright, okay, so our last round of 5 minutes are done here. And our onion bhajis, as you can see, they're a little dark. But let's get them on a plate here. First, test one, just stick a toothpick there. You just want to make sure you don't see any raw chickpea dough because you don't want your chickpea flour to be raw. Alright. See that? Alright, so on the side of these for sauce, they usually make some kind of chutney. I'm not feeling the chutney, so I just have my Alkaline Aioli here. This is almost similar to the sauce that I made in the steak-filled onion ring cups. So if you want to see how to make that, this is basically similar to that. It just doesn't have as much dill and avocado. Actually, I might make a video on how to make my Alkaline Aioli, because even in that video I'm kind of on this side of the table, so I don't think you guys can see just how I make it. But either I'll make one or go watch the steak filled onion cups, and just don't put the avocado or so much dill in it. Alright, so first we're going to break one open here so you guys can see. See what we got. Look at that. All nice and steamy. And I'm going to add a little bit of my sauce here. Break it in hand. It's so hot. A little extra sauce. Crispiness on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Flavor's good. You taste the bell pepper in it. Get that hint of fennel seed in there. Alright, this is good. It's hot. I'll have to let them cool down a little bit. Actually, let me just put that down. Alright, so that is how you can make an alkaline onion bhaji. Give me a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all those things. Go to MrStayHappy.com if you want to get the alkaline. Go to MrStayHappy.com if you want to get the alkaline gram masala, so you can add it into your onion bhaji, so you can make it just like mine. I think that is it. And until the next video, stay happy.